software is you can learn how to build something that can reach people around the world, whether it's only 5 people all the way up to billions of people. It's pretty incredible that that's possible in this day and age. Now, in order for us to get to that scale, to actually reach those people and help those people, we need to start somewhere. And the way that you start is by building a web application. Now, you might be wondering, what is a web application? Well, it's simple. It's a smart website. So that means that it remembers things. It has a database, it has some security, it has sessions so you can log in. It has all of those features that you might be very familiar with now, right? So if you use something like Instagram or Twitter, you're already familiar with this process. Those are built on top of web applications. So what we want to do is we want to take the basic concept of a web application and actually implement it in something real. And we're going to be doing that using Django. Django is a web application framework written in Python. Now, Python is a programming language that I would argue is very approachable for beginners. And I do recommend that you have some experience with Python prior to jumping in here. But Django, it is all in Python, and it takes a lot of those concepts that build up web applications, and it makes it really, really easy to build one with not that much time and also not that much of a in-depth understanding of everything that's going on. That is what attracted me to Django in the first place, right? I found it actually pretty simple to build a basic web application. And then from there, I started asking these questions like, how do I actually change what I store in the database, right? Like, that's simple, but it's a good question. And once you start uncovering these questions, you will start to want to dive deeper into Django itself and also building web applications and all that. And I want to be here for that journey for you. So let me know if you have any questions. In this series, we're going to be taking you through Django step by step to make sure that you know how to launch your own web application, and you're going to do it in hopefully less time than you've ever thought possible. Again, let me know if you have any questions. My name is Justin. I'm going to be taking you through this series, and I want to make sure that you really understand Django, which is why I've been launching these courses for years. And I will say, if you find a different version of Django and a course with that different version, go ahead and stick with that version. This is meant to be an update to the latest version, but the idea here is you shouldn't be too worried about the version of Django. Instead, what you should be worried about is the Django itself, like actually learning what's inside of Django. That's also true with Python too. There are certainly changes that happen, and some of them are important, but for the most part, as you're learning, those changes don't really matter. Instead, you want to understand the concepts that build up web applications and how you actually do that with Django in a real, actual live environment. Let's go ahead and get started.